Ladies and gentlemen, as the shirt says, I am your favorite white colonizer, and the hat says it as well. You can get those on thetravelingclat.com. I am Tall the Traveling Clat, your favorite Zionist white colonizer, coming to you live from the United States of America. Let's take a look at this clip.
October 7th should put an end to the notion of the poor Palestinians, the ones who constantly need aid, money, support. The Palestinians are a highly capable people. October 7th required years of planning, massive investment in infrastructure, strategy, discipline, vision, a perverse vision, but vision. The Palestinians are not an incapable people. They are a people with terrible priorities. For a century, they decided to devote all their substantial capabilities, not to building something for themselves, but in order to destroy the Jewish state.
I love Einat Wilf. You know, I know she can be controversial, but the little I've seen of her, I've never met her in person, I just love the lady. She's got a certain cadence about how she speaks that I really, really love listening to her speak. I think she's really a genius amongst our time. I also find her, the way that she looks, if I just had to look at her objectively, I like this whole like white colonizer narrative that we always get. She, like, while the Arab world, because they're super racist, I don't know if she's Mizrahi or Ashkenazi, I don't know her Jewish descent, but she just looks so Middle Eastern to me. Like, she looks like strikingly Middle Eastern, and I don't know how to explain that. But she's really got it. Like, if her family was in Europe in the diaspora, they retain these very Middle Eastern features, and I don't even know how to really explain what I'm trying to say. Anyhow, she's absolutely correct. And I actually think one point to her detriment in this point is when Palestinians have the opportunity to apply themselves, i.e. in Israel, they become super fucking rich. Palestinians in Israel, or Arabs, Israeli Arabs, which everybody in the whole world considers them as Palestinian, they make a fuck ton of money, man. They make a lot of money. They're super rich in Israel. Palestinians have a lot of money in Israel. They are some of the highest paying jobs. Lawyers, doctors, pharmacists. They get very, very high paying jobs. A lot of times they serve as politicians. There's a lot of Palestinian or Arab politicians in Israel as well. And of course, they get opportunities to develop real estate. They get opportunities to develop supermarket chains. I think the second largest supermarket chain in Israel is owned by an Arab family from the north, a Muslim Arab family, and they earn a fuck ton of money. They have a ton of money. And if you go to Arab cities in Israel, you see how they apply themselves when they don't have the restrictions of jihad and Islamism. And while they do sometimes govern themselves from the inside like that, a lot of them are very flourishing communities who are making tons of money and wouldn't want to live anywhere else. So I agree with her 100%. Palestinians are an extremely capable group of people. They're capable of a lot of goodness. They can put a lot of goodness into the world. Because let's talk in reality, and I know I get some pushback on this line sometimes, but a lot of Palestinians, they have Jewish DNA in them. A lot of them, especially the ones in the West Bank. A lot of them are probably Jews in their, it's somewhere down the line there. Maybe that have been mixed with Arab DNA and whatever, but a lot of them are probably ethnically Jewish. Many of them. And so, one, it doesn't mean that it's not mutually exclusive. It doesn't mean that they have to live in the land and we can't. But the reality is you have a group of people with a lot of potential. They just apply themselves to terrorism frequently. Unfortunately, that is the reality of the Palestinian society. They frequently turn to terrorism and to terrible acts of inhumane acts against humanity, and they do it frequently. And I wish that situation was different, but that is what happens. Now, again, you see the bubble that is Israel, and you have an opportunity to not feed into that. You get a different reality. You get a different reality from what happens in Judea and Samaria, in the West Bank, or in Gaza. You get a totally different reality of Palestinian collaboration with other people, of Palestinian ingenuity. Again, I say this in every video. I have nothing but immense, immense love for Palestinians, for Arabs, for Muslims. I know that rubs some of you guys the wrong way because some of you who are watching are racist and you want me to feed into hate. And this, the reality is, I love Arabs. I love Muslims. The reason why this YouTube channel exists and keeps pushing forward, and why my content keeps pushing forward, is because I'm trying to reach out to them, not to anybody else. I make my content for them because I want to bridge the gap with them. But I believe in peace through strength, not peace through weakness. And that's something that I think most Mizrahi Jews feel as well. And we all sort of need to push that message forward. The reality is I have nothing but love for this group of people, and I want to see them succeed. Just, they disappointingly make the wrong mistakes all the fucking time. Hope something will change. But if you want to see some real change, support my channel by buying some merchandise down in the description below or joining my Patreon. There's tons of really great ways to support me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.